Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I just want to have a bit of chit chat with people that are planning to move into the UK. Okay, and when I say people that are planning to move into the UK, I mean people that are planning to come into the UK to further their studies in September of 2023 and January of 2024. Okay, and this is a big concerning. People have been entering my DM, my friends, and a lot of people have been giving me like gist in regards to what has been happening. So I thought that it might be worthy to share it with you guys. Okay, so the main purpose of this video is just that there's been scarcity of shifts, right? So when I mean shift, I mean jobs that student can pick up on, right? You would not even imagine that even in the care sector where people tend to get job quickly, I'm telling you, there's been scarcity of shifts, right? Even people that are on sponsored visa that they've moved from their country to come and work as a care worker in the country, some of them are not even getting up to their required hours and stuff like that. Okay, so there's been a lot of scarcity going on, and it's specifically impacting on students. And from what I have seen, from the kind of stories that I've heard, is looking like it's in those cities that there are a lot of like international students. Okay, so that's why I think that it's important to come and discuss it with you guys. If you're planning to move into the UK, it's very important that you plan yourself well so that when you come here, you don't get shocked, or you be like, this is not what they told us, so this is not what we were told, right? And I'm sure if you search around, like one or two people, you will hear their testimonies as well. So my friends have been, this thing started in like December, if I would remember very well. And it got to a point of Indeed Flex themselves. So Indeed Flex is an app where you can quickly pick shifts. You don't have to, you can register and you can quickly pick shifts. Indeed Flex themselves sent an email that there's been not a lot of job, blah, 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 that things will pick up, right? So I think this started since December, and a lot of my friends were complaining like, there's no shift or this one, that one, no. And I would say that it also impacted London, but it was not as much as other cities, right? Because we all know that in London there are a lot of jobs, but even for shifts for students, it kind of impacted London as well. Okay, but from what I understood, and from what I could imagine, not imagine, from the stories of people that I've heard, it appears as if these are the cities that there are a lot of international students in there, so it's kind of like saturated, right? And so now it's very very important that when you're choosing your school, you don't only look at, so like I've always preached, it's important you look at the school fees. You don't want to put yourself in a place where you won't be able to pay your school fees. It's very important that you look at the payment plan. Even though most schools now have changed their payment plan, there are still some that are favorable. So it's very important that you look at it. This is for people that are on a budget, right? If you're a trust fund baby, or someone else paying your school fees, this video does not concern you, right? But these are for people that are coming here on a budget, right? So now you've looked at the payment plan, is also okay. Another thing that you want to be considering now is important, you go to school in cities that you'll be able to get something to do. Like I belong to a community of Nigerians in the UK on Twitter, and I see how people are saying, oh, I've been here 3 months, I've not gotten anything, I've been here 4 months. Even my personal friends, like I messages, WhatsApp, I know see shift to, shift that were abundant before, that you will even be thinking that which one should I do, which one should I not do. You'll be comparing their prices. Now they literally take whatever comes their way, and that's the situation of things right now. So it's very important, it is very 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 important that you look at the city that you want to go to. All of the information that you need is online. It's just a simple search and it would help you, right? And I also know that there's a big big debate about how don't come to London, don't come and live in London, that kind of thing, especially for students. And these are one of the things that still makes job available here, because a lot of students run away from here. And I will not blame them, because expenses and all of that, right? So I know that for city, so I have a friend in Bolton, and a lot of them have been complaining, but they have to go to, like, most of the time they pick their shifts in Manchester and other neighboring cities. I don't really know that area, but I know that like within Bolton itself, I don't even think before within both in itself is a lot, but even the little that they were seeing, they don't even see anymore. So they have to go outside, like they have to travel outside. Sometimes it would go as far as 1 hour 30 minutes for a shift, you know. So these are some of the cities. I also know that there are a lot of complaining coming from T side, you know, T side uni, that because there are a lot of international students there, so people are rushing these jobs, right? So it's very, very, very important. Like the list is endless. It is very important that you look at this city that you want to go to and you make enough research, okay? And I also want to say that maybe this is an opportunity for students not to box themselves. I know that, you know, pressure, there are pressure, oh, I want to get a job, I want to get something doing. But believe me, trust me, I've always pushed this as well. There are a lot of 20 hours role on Indeed, on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a place that you want to be looking at. Nobody is saying that it's going to be easy. I mean, I have a video on this channel where I spoke to one of my friends and he said he was picking shifts up until he got his, you know, 20 hours job as a data analyst. So if you have valuable experience, trust me, I know a lot of people that are doing like customer service bank jobs, 20 hours. They are students, you know. So if you, it's just you knowing how to search and then, you know, knowing good cities to go to, right? I won't be here saying that, oh, these are the cities that you should go to, because of course, like I said, there's a big debate. Me, I'll always be pro London, but yeah, whatever works for you. But you know, like big cities like London, Manchester, Birmingham, you know, Coventry, all those places, I think, you know, you still be able to pick something. But places that they are very quiet, not a lot is going on there. So please, 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 these are the things that you should consider: your school fees, your payment plan, good city that will be able, this country is already lonely and you don't just, depression is real. Okay, so it's very important that you look at these things and don't box yourself. If you have valuable experience from your home country, trust me, it is still valuable here. Nobody said it's going to be easy. You might get, you know, unfortunately, but you have to keep forging ahead and then, you know, just keep doing your search. So I just thought that is important for you guys to know, so that when you are coming, come with as much money as you have. Plan yourself well, because you might not land that job as quickly as you think you would. You know, it doesn't mean that people are not still landing job, but it's better to prepare for the worst and come and meet the good, if that makes sense, right? So come with as much money as you can, you know, plan yourself well, and don't box yourself, basically. Make good research as well. Don't let people sell you dreams. And you know, trust me, it will only get better. Like tomorrow will be better than yesterday, if that makes sense. I'm trying to, you know what I mean. But yeah, it will only get better. Trust the process. And I just thought to share this with you guys, and I hope this video helps someone out there. See you guys in the next video.